Welcome back to the She's Just Like Me podcast with your hosts, Isa.
And Sophie, and today we're going to be talking about Christmas and just getting into the holiday spirit.
We are so excited to talk about Christmas and especially about this episode because one thing about us, we love, Love, love Christmas.
So true, and I've always said that, but we love you, and we want to thank that our 14 viewers and listeners for sticking by us, and just for all the love and support on our episodes.
Yeah, thank you, all 14 of you. We see every single one of you. It's actually very easy to see 14 people at the same time. So thank you very, very much.
We see you, we hear you, we appreciate you.
We also are you. We're part of the 14.
So true.
Anyways, do we have any current events that we want to talk about right
I
now?
think we have a couple current
Mhm.
events. Do you want to go into what you did for Thanksgiving, like your little Thanksgiving vacation?
Yes, before we get into Thanksgiving, I just want to point out me and Sophie's matching pajamas. They have swans on them,
A
and
little.
that's me and Sophie in a platonic way.
I don't have that. Oh wait, I have them here on
You,
my.
yeah,
Oh my
mine's
God,
just
why are they kind of fucked up?
no, they're fine. That's me and Sophie. That's this podcast.
So true.
Yeah, so Thanksgiving was really good. It was very chill. I went to my in-laws up in New Jersey and we just ate a Dominican dinner and it was incredible and filling
Hmm.
and amazing. And then to get into the Christmas spirit, my husband and I went to New York and we went to the city, baby, Big Apple that doesn't sleep. It was good. It was really fun. It was really cute. There was just like a lot of people and like going to New York, you're always gonna like run into a lot of like there's always gonna be crowds, but I think because it was like Black Friday, the day we went to New York, it was like people were like on a different frequency. It was like
Really?
yeah, like like there was like a lot of like anxiety in the city.
Ew.
So yeah, but we went to go see the Rockettes, Christmas Spectacular, which have you seen that?
Yes, actually, when I was little, my first time that I went to New York, um, our tia took me to see the Rockettes. Like very first time in New York, she took me to see the Rockettes.
It's such a good show, and I believe that they change it every year. So it was because like we went 5 years ago, and then we
Mhm.
went again, and it was completely different.
Oh my God, I want to go.
It was. I think that you and I like next year should plan a time in December and go have like a New York day to like
God,
ring in the holiday spirit because there's
I
no other
agree.
place. I say that like New York and Costco are like two of the most festive places that you can go.
I think next year we should make it a business expense to go to spend a weekend in New York.
Oh my God, we can do She's Just Like Me podcast live from New York City.
True, 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 true.
We
Everyone
can
stay
just
tuned.
we can just go over to 30 Rock real quick and use their equipment.
We can just ask.
Like we could literally just ask Kelly, Jimmy,
And what if we
Bobby,
called 30 Rock up?
and they would give it to us. 30 Rock, I know you're listening.
I think so. I think so. They'd be like, oh my God, we're
Anyways,
such big fans. We're part of your 14 viewers.
oh my God, they love us. But it was a good time. It was a good time. I enjoyed it, and I got a lot of cute pictures, and we got the holiday spirit. And then Sophie went to Austin.
I did go to Austin. My in-laws, well, one of my in-laws lives in Austin. What did I do? I already forgot what I did in Austin. Oh,
We
we
ate.
did we did go-karts at the
Oh
Circuit of
my,
America track.
I didn't know that.
Is it the Circuit of America?
It's the Cirque du Soleil.
I don't know. It's like the F1 track. I could be saying it completely wrong. As if you're watching this, I'm sorry for
Wait, was it
mispronouncing it.
actual like was it not like go-karts like "Meow"? Was it like actual like
No, no, no. It's like actual. There's two tracks. There's like the main Coda track, which is where like all the races happen, and then directly next to it, there's a actual go-kart track. So
oh
it was
my
kind of
God.
cute because like all the boys did go-karting, and I don't want to stick my head in a stinky little head sock, so I didn't
Mm,
want to do it. But it
hmm.
was really cute, and the weather was really yummy and really delicious. And then we went like for a lap around the track itself, which was a really cool experience for the car boys in your life. And then for Black Friday, I woke up at 6 a.m. To do record store day to
Oh.
get the Olivia Rodrigo Guts vinyl and the Noah Kahan Cape Elizabeth.
You
I did
like
not.
Noah Khan?
I love Noah Kahan. Do you like Noah Kahan?
I like casually listen to Noah Khan.
There was a tweet that was going around the other day. Um, I'm trying to remember what it was. It was something along the lines of like, Noah Kahan is like harvesting like a sinister energy that everyone loved Mumford and Sons, and now this is just the resurgence.
Yeah, okay. I love Mumford and Sons.
I
So,
yeah,
yeah. Noah Khan is like a modern day Mumford and Sons, even though they're really not that old, but
they're really not that old. I've been watching Ted Lasso recently. I don't know if you've seen it, but I absolutely love it. It
mm-mm,
is one of those shows that like it makes your like heart burst.
mm.
And I realized the other day that Marcus Mumford is the one who does all the music in Mumford and Sons, not Mumford and Sons. Well, he is in Mumford and Sons. He's the Mumford from Mumford and Sons. But Marcus Mumford does the music for Ted Lasso.
Oh,
So Mumford and Sons still booked and busy, but I think Noah Khan is slowly but surely taking over.
yeah, he has that vibe, but it's not as. Where are Mumford and Sons from? Are they Irish? Scottish?
Girl, you're barking up the wrong tree. I have no idea.
There's something because I remember when I watched
So true. They're definitely something.
when I watched Brave,
Uh-huh.
Brave,
Of
if you could
course.
change your fate, would ya? That one. It's in Scotland, and I remember I loved that movie, and like I watched the behind the scenes of it, and they had like brought on Mumford and Sons for the music of that
Oh
movie.
my
So
God,
like you said,
really?
booked and busy, girl, pussy, paws, queens.
Oh my God,
Um,
really?
yeah, so I was like, maybe they're Scottish, but like they're European for sure. They're not American.
There's something. There's something.
For sure. That's their nationality is something. Anyhow, you went to the racetrack.
Correct. I went to the racetrack and then Black Friday tried to go to record store day, get the Olivia Rodrigo vinyl. Um, I didn't end up getting it. I SC ended up buying it for me on eBay because he didn't want to wait for another record store to open up. Because I'm like, let's go to another one. It opens at 11 a.m. He goes, with peace and love. I'm not waiting 4 hours in line to get into another record store. I'm like, okay, fair. So he coughed up the money and bought me the Olivia Rodrigo um, vinyl. Mwah, love you very much.
Are you
Um,
a Olivia Rodrigo stan? Did you see her SNL performance?
I did. I loved it. I actually thought it was really fun. But then I also saw someone on Twitter. I don't know if it was on Twitter or on TikTok that it was like showing the parallels of Olivia Rodrigo's performance versus her performance, and it's kind of almost identical.
Wait, who her?
I don't know. It was this online creator. I forgot her name. I fully spaced on it. But
Mm.
she had a music video with a really similar concept from a couple years ago, and it looks pretty spot on.
Oh, I mean, I loved it. I thought it was really good, and I think that she sounded good. She had two. She did Vampire with it was like stripped down, just her on the piano. I
Yeah.
thought she sounded good. I don't think it was like incredible. And then All American Bitch, I really liked it. That one was fun.
I mean, she's also very young, so like her
Yeah,
vocals are still changing, but
yeah.
regardless, I think that for her age, not even for her age, but just for like
In
most,
general.
yeah, for most artists like right now, like she's really really talented. I really like her.
It's hard. Me, and me being in the showbiz and all. It's really hard to sing live, like that. It's really, really freaking hard to sing live. So,
Yeah.
I tip my hat to her.
I know a lot of people like shat on her for I think it was her VMAs performance,
Shh.
like her first VMA. You know what I mean? A lot of
They
people shat on her for like
sharded.
her first VMA performance.
Mm-hmm.
Because she obviously was like her first live performance like on national television. And she was really nervous and whatever, and obviously
Yeah.
that showed with her vocals. People were just ripping her up online, like, girl, you couldn't do that.
You
You
try
simply
doing
could
that.
not do it. You try doing that. She
You
ate that
try.
shit.
No, she
She
really
ate that
did.
shit. But
She ate it up for sure.
I think speaking of Olivia Rodrigo, her
Hmm.
ex mentor, Taylor Swift, is her birthday today.
Happy birthday, T
Happy birthday, Taylor
Swift.
Swift.
I know you're listening, so thank you so much for the support you've given us and happy birthday.
If you're seeing this, Miss Taylor Swift, my birthday is in like 3 weeks, and I think that for your birthday and my birthday, you should give Issa and I tickets to the Miami show. Opening night, ideally.
Yes, thank you so much, Taylor Swift, for sending us the tickets in advance. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
This is called manifesting.
This is called girl manifesting. This is called the Lulu.
Have you heard of manifest shopping?
Where you say you want something and then you get it.
No. It's very similar to window shopping, but
It does it have
in
to do anything with like when you like want something and then like things go on discount and then you're like, ah, perfect. Or what is it?
well, that could play into it, but I maybe I don't know. I've been using the term manifest shopping for everyone in my life, and they're kind of looking at me sideways. But It's quite literally when I go into a store and I go, oh, I want this, and then maybe 2 months later I'll buy it for myself. That's me manifesting that I want it.
You manifested it, and
It's literally me
it was
manifesting
free.
it.
And it was free.
And it was free because I spent 2 months thinking about it.
Exactly. In all those months and all those days,
Correct. And
take off money.
if you bill yourself $20 an hour for just thinking of it, it's gonna pay off.
It paid it off. No, definitely.
It's gonna pay
I
off.
I think that I do that, but like I am really good at I'm constantly on my phone. Like we are chronically like constantly on our phones shopping or like just like window shopping, like perusing websites, right? And adding
That's
to cart,
true.
right? So I'm constantly going through, and I think we're both really good at this, but like I will have something like in my cart that I want, and then I'll find like a dupe for it, or it'll go on sale, or I find like I've been wanting Converse, like just black platform Converse, just because.
Get the Chuck 70s. They're so comfortable.
No, I know I need to get those, but I've just been wanting just like black Converse with like a platform.
Okay.
I want those, but I went to DSW randomly the other day, and I just like walked in, and I was like just looking for a Christmas present for someone,
Mm-hmm.
and I found black Converse in my size. They were like the only Converse in the sale section for like 30% off. And I was like, and their platform, they're super cute. I wore them yesterday. Love. So I that constantly happens.
I kind of love that.
Yeah, I love that for me. Anyways, we love Christmas too. So let's get into some of our favorite Christmas traditions and like tell funny pee pee caca stories about Christmas.
Funny pee pee caca stories. Do you have any fun Christmas traditions that you do at home?
My family like loves to prank me on Christmas. Unfortunately, I don't know when this started, but like for some reason, for like a few years straight, my parents started like pranking me a little bit because I have two older brothers. For those of you that don't know, I have two older brothers. One's 7 years older and one's 5 years older, right? So I remember like for some reason, my parents were just like, you know, it'd be so silly, cuckoo, caca would be if we just started pranking Isabela. And so like they would give my brothers like one year they gave us all an envelope with a card in it. Um and my brothers had like at least $250 in cash in their envelopes and mine was empty. And my parents and everyone they were looking at us laughing and my brothers were like trying to hide their money to like not like
Make you
shove it in
feel
my
bad.
face.
Yeah.
And my parents were like, Merry Christmas. And
That's
it
so
turned,
mean.
yeah. And they were like, that's a prank. Haha. I think they ended up giving me money after that. Another year, I wanted a MacBook for my birthday. I was like maybe 15. And I like moseyed around the tree trying to look for like something that was like rectangular, but there was nothing there. They gave me a box that was triangular, right?
Okay.
And I was like, what the heck is this? And so like they give it to me. My dad custom built this like box shape to divert my
That's
attention away.
so funny.
It was the MacBook was in there, but he made a cardboard triangular box just to like because they wanted to prank me. Like I don't know what it is about my parents, but they love pranking me on Christmas.
That is so funny.
You know what? Jokes on them because
Yep, so true. It's okay. I understand you. You don't have to finish. I
because
get you.
because I got them Andrea Bocelli tickets this year.
Maybe you should prank them and give them to your brothers.
Actually, just Nick and Chris going. Actually, the prank was that they postponed they were supposed to go on Sunday to the
Oh.
concert, and they postponed it until February because there was a storm up here. Anyways,
Oh well.
you have any silly cuckoo traditions like that?
I no, I don't get pranked because I am the only child, so my parents don't
That would
have
be messed up.
yeah, I don't think they have it in them to prank me.
Mm,
Um, because if they prank me, who's gonna take care of them?
you're so right.
So true. I'm trying to think. I think we're trying to get like the Christmas Olympics off the ground in my house. My mom is really into this year. She's like, "Oh, for the 24th, we have to have games." So I'm kind of in charge of making games or coming up
Oh,
with games for the 24th, and I think that's going to try to be a tradition. But we have like pre-Christmas traditions that we kind of do that
yeah.
I get together with my cousins and we bake snickerdoodles and we bake
Mm,
alfajores together
hmm.
so we can have them like stocked up for the two Christmas festivities that we do. And I
Hmm.
think that's kind of been the most consistent Christmas tradition.
I love that. I
Yeah.
also like I feel like Hispanic Christmas too is always the 24th, like para Nochebuena or like at least when I was growing up, you do like la novena.
Yeah, I never did it. I think I did it once with you when I was really
Mm-hmm.
when we were younger, and it was one of the
Yeah.
few times that I had visited you when we did the novena at like one of your friends' house.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did a novena one time in Colombia.
Yeah, it's very like Hispanic. Christmas is like you do la novena, Nochebuena, and there's like a huge party, and then you open your presents at midnight. Like that's how we did Christmas for like a
Oh my
long
God,
time.
really?
Yeah, for like a long time until we moved when we lived in Florida, and then when we moved to Virginia, we did like more
Mm-hmm.
like the American Christmas, where like you wake up Christmas Day, the 25th, and like you like make pancakes. Now we do like pancakes, pajamas, like a whole brunch. And we do like Christmas movies. Like we always watch like The Polar Express or It's a Wonderful Life. That's such a good movie. But your grandma was at Christmas last year with us.
I know, but she's gonna spend Christmas with us this year.
Yes.
For the 24th, we typically get together at my aunt's house, and then
Hmm.
we each open a singular gift.
Hmm.
Or like the gifts that like we have to each other. Like my parents will give me a singular gift from them, but like my aunts and my cousins will give me the gifts that they have for me, and then I'll give them the gifts that we have for them, and vice versa.
Yeah.
But that's been our thing, and then obviously everyone opens on the 25th here at home.
Hmm.
Um, but then another thing that we're trying to do, well, not a thing that we're trying to do, something that I'm specifically trying to do, is
Well,
everyone gets empanadas for Christmas breakfast.
I love that. We did empanadas last year for Christmas too, and it was really,
Oh,
really good.
it's
It was
so
a
good.
hit.
It's
Yeah.
so good, dude.
It was a hit. It's like that's like a good like that's a Hispanic Christmas. I love it.
And I
It's
love
so
it so
good.
much.
Hmm.
Sometimes
I
we'll go to my aunt's house to like see what the kids got, but
That's about it.
yeah.
I last year for Christmas, there's like been more and more and more of us every single year. So we did Christmas like before when like it was just us five, like before any of us were married,
Mm-hmm.
like we would like wake up, do like make breakfast, stay in PJs all day. Now that there's more of us, it's been changing. So like we'll start Christmas festivities like midday. We'll do like a nice brunch.
Oh my God, I wish.
It's like nice, and then like we'll like sit around the tree, and then like I'm typically the one, either me or my dad, but like the last few years it's been me because I do all the Christmas shopping
Mm-hmm.
for everyone like in
Oh,
my
me too.
family.
Me too.
Yeah, because like okay, one thing about us, we love gift giving. We are gift givers.
That is true. That is
That's the
true.
thing. And I'm like I like wake up thinking about a gift for someone. Like this morning or two
Uh-huh.
days ago, I think I woke up thinking about a gift for you, and I was like, "Oh my God, that would be perfect." And then like for my mom, and then for like my parents. Wait.
It's kind of too late for me because I already sent you the gift that I had for you.
Oh yeah, I haven't gotten it yet. At least I don't think.
It should be arriving on Friday.
Okay, Friday Slay.
You should be getting it on Friday.
Sophie sent me all of the things from the Reformation sale
Yeah.
that she got that we talked about last episode, and she also sent me a little bit of her caca.
Um, I didn't, but doesn't mean that Pepper Poe didn't.
I think that you should have put it in a mason jar and sent it to me.
Oh my God, so true. So you can give it to Duke.
I
Be like,
know.
these are your cousins.
Meet them, and love them.
Meet your cousins. But yeah, gift giving to me is just there. It just scratches something at the back of my brain, and knowing that I'm giving you such a good gift brings me so much joy. It
Yeah,
brings me so much pleasure. I genuinely get such a thrill and like an adrenaline rush
same.
out of giving a good gift.
I like really appreciate the way that Sophie does gifts because you like are very very niche with the things that you think about. Like sometimes, like when I try and think back to like what people like I'm like, okay, what does Sophie like? My mind will go blank. So sometimes like I will get a gift idea like in the middle of the day when I'm like driving somewhere or like I'm like on the pooper and like I just get a gift idea and I'm like, oh, that would be good. Or if you go out and you see stuff and then you're like, that would be perfect. Or you're online scrolling and you're like, oh, that would be perfect.
What's your favorite gift that you've ever given?
That I've ever given.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, honestly, the Andrea Bocelli tickets that I got my parents made my mom cry. Like she
Oh.
was really happy. And like I'm blessed this year that I'm able to afford things like that. So
Mm-hmm.
like that's been one of my favorite things. I also thought about like it was so stupid, but like you and I love these stupid little things. Like the little rat that I gave you
Oh my God, I
years
still have
ago.
her. Her name
I
is
gave
You named her Priscilla.
Priscilla
Yeah.
the rat. I just like
Yeah.
got Sophie like a little rat. I just thought it was so funny.
I love
It was
her.
so stupid. I'm trying to think of any other gifts that I've given.
Anything that you've given like your husband, maybe? It's weird to call him
Um,
your husband and not his government name like I normally do.
his government name is husband. Um, I
First name Isa's, last name husband.
That's exactly what it is. That's what's on his driver's license. I usually give him things that like he really needs.
Okay.
Like I will constantly get him like each year. I feel like I've been getting him like I got him some headphones, like Beats headphones, and like it's always just like sports related stuff that I get him, but it's all very like necessary stuff. I think my mind is like drawing a blank right now, honestly.
That's
What's
fair.
one for you?
I think this isn't necessarily a Christmas gift, but this was a Valentine's gift that I gave my boyfriend last year.
Mm.
Not last year, it was literally this year. I made him a vinyl. Is it? No. He took it home. It was living on my shelf for the longest time.
Hmm.
I gave him a vinyl with like a custom playlist of like all of either our favorite songs together or just like songs that remind me of him.
Oh, that's you can make vinyls like that?
Yeah, I found like a vendor on Etsy, and so
Mm.
I created everything. Like I put together the playlist and then I made the album artwork.
Oh,
It's
it's
kind
so
of funny
good.
because I think I maybe I have it. No, I don't have it around here. I literally got like a blank piece of paper and I smooched it with like big red lipstick
That's
and I did
nice.
like a collage letters. I think that's been my favorite gift that I've given. And then I think
That's sweet.
and last year for Christmas, I gave my mom tickets to see Mana, which is like her favorite concert. Not her
Mm,
favorite concert, her favorite band ever.
hmm.
So she was really happy. So I think those are the best gifts I've given, I think.
Honestly, like giving experiences to people, I feel like has been giving me like more like of a satisfaction of gifts
Yeah.
instead of like giving people just like some because there's also some people that are really freaking hard to shop for. I
Yeah.
think you and I are easily super easy to shop for or really hard to shop for
I
because
don't
we
think I'm easy to shop for.
I to me, we've talked about this. I think that you're easy to shop for me because I know what you like and we have very similar styles. The thing that's difficult, I think, about us is we're the girls that will chronically buy ourselves whatever we want. So like
That's
if
true.
I know that you like something, you might already have it
That's true.
or you might not need it or you might just not use it. And I hate giving stuff to people that I feel like they're not going to use. But like that happens probably 8 out of 10 times is that person's not going to use it.
That's true. I think that's one of the hardest things about gift giving, and I think that's what makes it so much fun and that's what makes it such a thrill is that like you're going on an adventure on for something that you know that this person is going to love and they're going to use and they're going to integrate into their lives. I love that. That is
Yes.
so fun.
Yeah, something that something that they can use every day, like a pair of I don't want to say this because I don't know if they're listening, but like I got someone like a pair of like designer sunglasses this year and they don't have like sunglasses that nice. And
That is
so
nice.
I'm like you're gonna use that every day or
Yeah.
like every time that you use it, it becomes free for me.
Those are things that make you feel good too.
Exactly. Or like new skincare or
Mm-hmm.
like I said, I always got my husband, I got him these like really nice Under Armour like tactical like boots that he can like train in. And what I'm trying to remember what I got him one year. What was it? Oh my God. Hold on. I'm thinking. I like engraved his name on something. It was something for baseball and like I engraved his name on something and he loved it and it was like really special. I can't remember what it was though.
I also can't tell you. I don't know anything about baseball other than there's a bat. Sometimes people
Yes.
have gloves and then the ball.
That's basically all you need. That's basically all you I can't remember.
That's okay.
Anyways, that's what I feel like as an adult though, Christmas has like It's changed because I've gone from this place of like making a Christmas list and having it be like this whole magical thing, you know? And it still feels magical, but at the same time, I was telling Sophie before we started recording that like me and my mom will tell each other what we're getting each other, or like we'll be out shopping and I'll be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's cute." And she's like, "Okay, I'll buy it for you for Christmas." I FaceTimed her the other day and I was like, "Mom, look what I got you for Christmas. Is it okay?" And she was like, "I love it. Perfect."
That is so funny. And I my mom and I are the same way. I give her there's an app that I use that I upload everything that I want with links and sizes. And I send it
Yeah.
off to my mom, and so she uses that to buy me Christmas presents, and then she also
Hmm.
shares that with like my aunts and like everyone else in the family.
I
Um,
looked at it
how did you see it? Oh, I
because you
showed it to
sent it to
you.
me, bro.
I showed it to you. I forgot. I was like,
Yeah,
who's
I
this?
looked at it because I was like looking at stuff for your birthday, but I think
You have to talk to my mom to see what was purchased and what wasn't purchased.
no, I think I found something else. Something that you sent me yesterday. That's why I was like, just wait until your birthday.
Yeah, that's.
Just wait until your birthday for that thing. I'll give that to you. What?
Is it the candle that I sent you yesterday, the Lalabo candle?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not gonna scream.
Don't get it.
No, it's fine. It's
It's
fine.
gonna be that with like a little other something because I saw something like I was telling you like I
Bless
did
you.
did
Sorry.
Pepper she
Yeah,
just
she. Can you see her?
Pepper. If you're not watching, you should be
No.
watching. I think you can watch on Spotify.
No,
Pepper, Sophie's dog is right behind her and she just sneezed.
she nuzzled herself back into bed. She doesn't want to hang out with us.
Okay, that's fine. She doesn't need the spotlight today. But I was scrolling and I saw something on Instagram ads,
Hmm.
but it's from like a store that I really like. And I
Yeah,
was like, oh, that's nice. So that paired with like the Le Labo candle, I was like, that's gonna be perfect.
I might throw up. I'm really excited
What?
for you to get your Christmas present.
It's in the gift in the box that you sent.
Yeah, because I sent you your Christmas present and then I sent you um the mug that I owed you.
Dude, this time last year, a little bit before this time, around Thanksgiving time, me and Sophie were in Disney
Yeah.
and I got a mug. I don't even remember what the mug looked like, Sophia. I don't even
If I
remember.
remember I couldn't find the exact same mug, but I got something like the same vibe. It
Okay.
was something from like the Disney Boardwalk shop
Yes.
that it was like kind that it had like the I can't explain it. It was a blue mug that had like darker blue pinstriping and it
Yes.
had like in that vintage like boardwalk font.
Yes.
I don't know how else to explain it. It
Something
had
like
it
that.
had it had like Walt Disney World in that font and it had like
Yeah.
a really cute little handle that I think had like a gold accent. But I got you a new one that kind of has the same vibe. It's not exactly the same. I personally like a little bit better, but we'll see.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. No, because we were driving and Sophie's mom had to like get off to the side of the road because she opened up. We were like driving back to Miami from Orlando and I had the mug in the trunk and she opens the trunk and it falls out and it shatters. And I was like, it's totally fine. Don't worry about it. I have like a billion mugs at home. And then like Sophie ordered it for me and every single time we've seen each other since, she's forgotten to give it to me.
Yeah, that's true.
That is
That's
so
very
funny.
true. You were
You
literally
know,
here and I had it and I forgot to give it to you, but whatever.
you want to know that that's not the first time something like this has happened, like where someone has shattered one of my mugs and then they're like, let
Really?
me give it back to you. And then they keep forgetting to give it back to me, even though they've bought it for me. This is like the second or third time it happens.
Who else does that happen with?
My old roommate, her
That
like,
is so funny.
yeah. And I was like, it's fine. I have a billion mugs. And they're like, no, 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 let me buy it. And like, they'll buy me the same exact one. And then they keep forgetting to give it to me.
Okay, let me flip this question on you. What's the best gift that you've ever gotten?
My life.
That wrong answer.
Well, what's the best gift I've ever gotten? Do you have an answer? I
I
have to
do.
ponder this.
I do have an answer for that.
Okay, give it.
Um, my dog. I got my
What?
my dog Poe. I got Poe for a birthday gift.
Okay, so this is not specifically for Christmas.
Well, here's the thing. My birthday and Christmas are so close together that like it kind of blends into one thing.
Okay.
But if we want to go Christmas,
Yeah,
my
go Christmas.
favorite my favorite gift that I've ever gotten for Christmas. Mm,
I like can't think of any gift that I've ever received ever now.
for the past 2 years in a row, my mom has been gifting me like bags, and I think those have been
Like,
some of my favorite. Oh no! Oh, hey, go. Last year, um, my boyfriend gave me a Japan exclusive like Sanrio collectible Polaroid.
Oh, okay.
And
That's nice.
we all know how I feel about Hello Kitty.
That's nice.
Yeah, it was really cool. I have it here like on display on my little drawer. Not my drawer. Oh my God, why can't I speak today? On my
That's fine.
shelf, on my
I think our
shelf.
brains aren't working that well. I think like we both worked out before this, and I don't think we had like good chemical reactions going on in our brains because I can't think of anything.
I had a kombucha before this and I'm like,
I think I fried your brain.
I think you might have.
I think I had a Reese's before this, as you can see, and I think that fried my brain.
Okay, so what's the best gift that you've gotten?
The thing is that like my husband does like a perfect job every single year because I instruct him very specifically on what I want and he gets me exactly what I want every single year. So
Okay.
any gift that he's ever given me has always been like spot on. Like he doesn't veer off path because there's some people like my mom, I'll tell her like this is like the stuff that I want and she'll be like, "Okay, perfect, not gonna get that."
That's what my mom does sometimes too, and that as grateful as I am for it, it's like
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, like you're happy about the fact that like they got you something, but
correct.
you're also like you could just stick to the script, you know what I mean?
No, 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 but also it's like don't ask me for what I want if you're not
N-
gonna if you're not gonna give it to me.
Literally.
I'm grateful to be getting a gift. I'm very thankful for the fact that you were taking time and money
Hmm.
to
Hmm.
spend on me. But
Hmm.
if you're gonna ask me what I want, I
Thank
send you
you.
a link and everything, and it's not that. Why are you asking me?
Because because one year I asked my mom for these specific just Uggs. I was like 14. They were like all the buzz. I was like just Uggs, like just like the regular Uggs. She
Yeah.
gets me these like freaking Uggs that have like ribbon in the back and like
The same thing
fuzzy.
happened to me.
And I was like, and I opened the box and I see that it says UGG and I was like, oh yeah, yeah. And I open it and I go, they have this on video and I go, Mommy. And I was like, thank you. These weren't the ones I wanted. And I just got
Uh,
so upset because I'm like, just, I was like, I told you exactly which ones I wanted. And she probably saw them. She was like, these are ugly. And she saw the other ones and she was like, I
I
love
she
ribbon.
would
I'm going to
love
get
these.
these are perfect for her. And I was like, Ma,
Do you know that the same thing happened to me with the exact same in like the exact same scenario?
of course it did.
My mom asked me, "What do you want for Christmas?" And this was also my fault because I didn't give her like specific direction. I just told like, "I just want a pair of boots for Christmas."
Okay.
And so when I opened Christmas morning, I saw a box of Uggs. Fuck yeah, Uggs. Who
Yeah.
doesn't love receiving Uggs? And it was the
Yeah.
same exact Uggs that had like the gigantic ribbon on the back. And it's like,
And they're fuzzy, like super, like extra fuzzy with like the corset style in the back.
yep.
Yeah, no. I was like, these are like the wrong ones. And
Those are,
I ended up returning them though.
I exchanged them for like normal Uggs.
Yeah, I think I did that. I think I have the Uggs. Those Uggs since like I've had them since I was like 14. They're still to this day perfect.
I love Uggs.
I love Uggs. Or as our aunt calls them, UGGs.
The UGGs. I used to call
UGGs?
I
Did
used
you
to
call them that too?
I used to call them UGGs for so long
Oh my God,
because of her.
that's a running bit in my family. I'll go, Mommy, where are my Uggs? And she goes, Oh, your UGGs are over there.
Dude, I don't know what it is with both of them, but do you remember when we went to the zoo and we were going to the tortoise exhibit, and then our uncle goes, "Oh my God, that tortoise is so beautiful."
That's what.
Do you remember?
Keep it up. Like, leave it to our family to mispronounce everything.
Dude, yeah, because I think I don't know if you were living in Virginia at this time, if you were still living in Florida, but for whatever reason, like you were with us that weekend. And
Hmm.
so they had come down from Jersey to hang out with us that weekend. And since the kids were all still kids, it was like, okay, everyone family trip to the zoo. We walk by
Yeah.
the fucking tortoises and he goes, "Oh my God, the tortoise,"
And these two people are married to each other and have children.
who are probably gonna have some bungled ass words.
They're gonna be like the Tourtois. Oh
The
my God.
Yeah, I'll
Leave
never
it to our
forget that.
family to do that. I think
I'll
that that's
never
also a
forget that.
Hispanic. That's a Hispanic thing though, because I was talking to my cousin and I was like, "Do you want to watch a movie or something?" And she was like, "Sí, Disney Plus. Vamos a Disney Plus." Like in Colombia, they pronounce everything like it's like they see it.
No, I
So
know.
they're like, vamos a ir a Disney. Disney, please.
Disney.
Disney,
But
please.
but I think it's the accent because I don't know if you've seen that video of Karol G. I'm sure you have because we talked about it last time that I was there. They're just like, "Oh my God, this is so amazing! I am super happy! Wow!"
I saw a video of her saying that like when she speaks English, she just tries to speak it with a paisa accent because she's
Yeah.
like, I speak Spanish with a paisa accent. I might as well speak English with it.
Yeah, I think it has to do with the intonations of like the Colombian accents, like the different regional Colombian accents. And I
Yes.
think to us it's so funny because we know how they sound normally, but when
Yes.
they try to speak English to us, and I'm sure they think the same thing of us when we speak Spanish to them because we also have like
Sure.
our American intonations and
No,
everything.
we're perfect.
And they're probably like these fucking gringos, but when they speak to us, it's so funny.
Listen, but I try my absolute best to pronounce things correctly, and I will even change my accent depending on like, well, I do this a lot where like my accent will vary depending on where
Hmm.
I am. When I'm with Sophie in Miami, my accent starts to like lean a little bit more like Miamian. And then when I'm up north, it starts to go very Virginian, then like New Yorkan. So like
New Yorkin.
New Yorkan. Um, so my accent will start changing, but like I feel like our family members don't care.
I don't think
They're
they
like,
notice. I
I'm gonna
don't
be
think
like,
they notice.
no, and like they'll be like, what's one thing that I was talking the when they don't say Wi-Fi, they say Wi-Fi.
El Wi-Fi. Oh yeah, that's a running bit at my house too. 'Cause my aunt,
Wi-Fi.
when she would visit from Colombia, she would say instead of saying let's go to Walmart, she goes
Gual,
vamos a Walmart,
Gualmar,
a
Gualmar.
Walmart,
Uh-huh. It's Gualmar. What
Walmart.
else? What else? Gualmar.
It the first and last letter to them are
Alright.
just suggestions. Like it's never they're just phonetic suggestions. Like it doesn't really affect the word.
They can take it or they can leave it. They
No.
usually leave it.
Publix is also a good one in my house. It's
Publi,
Polis. El
Publis,
Polis.
how do you
El
say it?
Polis. El like police, but el
Polis.
Polis. El
I always say
Polis.
Publis.
Which is another one. I think that's it.
No, there's so many other ones. I just can't think of them right now.
I'm sure there is. I'm trying to think.
Oh my God.
The way my grandma says there's a mall by us called Dadeland Mall, and the way my grandma says Dadeland Mall is so funny. She
How
goes,
does she?
"Vamos al Dayland,
Daylang.
al
Daylang.
Dayland."
Oh my God. Oh, there's another one. My mom will say instead of Home Depot, she'll go Home Depot. Let's go to Home Depot. There's also like my aunt is learning English and she gets really nervous to say things. So she'll like try and pronounce it, but she'll like give it a different name. I forget what she said the other day that I was so gagged. I was like, girl,
I
that's
can't
not
blame her
English.
because I also try to speak English and the right words don't come out.
That's true. It happens. Words are hard. English is hard.
Do you remember the first time that I went to visit you in Virginia and you're like, "Oh, what airport are you flying out of?" And I said Dulles.
That's how you say it, Dulles.
Oh, I thought no, I said duels. That's what it was.
Duels.
I said duels.
Most people say duels. I don't know why they don't just keep it as duels because it's Dulles Airport. But
My friend gave me a history lesson on what's it called? Sorry, I blanked on DC the other day, and the reason that there's so many prominent areas around DC that have a French name to it is because one of the main architects of the city was French.
oh my God, we
Yeah, one of the main architects of the city was French, which is why
is
everything.
that
Yeah.
is that why it's called the capital?
What is that?
The capital.
The capital. Oh,
The
I love the
capital.
capital.
Every time I go to the capital, I feel so capital.
I
I
feel so
feel
French.
I feel French and patriotic. Should we keep doing it? Oh my God. Wait, speaking of French, Lumiere. Lumiere, Maya Winky. Have you seen Maya Winky on TikTok?
Who the hell is Maya Winky?
She is an absolute icon. I think you need to search her. Well, she does like really funny ASMR. It's okay. So obviously I'm into ASMR, so
Okay.
it's popped up on my feed. Even if you don't like ASMR, what she does really truly isn't ASMR. Like she is so funny. She goes like she does like different movies and
Mm-hmm.
like different like not scenarios, but just like different themes, I guess, for every one of her ASMRs. So like she'll dress up as it, but like very Dollar Tree dressing up. Like it's bad. It's so good that it's bad, right? So like she has one as Lumiere and she goes one of the things that she says, she goes, "Damn, Mon Cherie, that's a big iPad, Mon Cherie." Like she's like I don't I can't even get into what she says. Like she did one as Buzz Lightyear and she goes, "Woody, you got no friend in me." And she's like she's so funny. Like you would laugh. You would laugh. Like
Okay.
it's very much our humor coded.
Okay, I'll take your word for it because I hate ASMR.
It's like not even like she's like whispering,
Okay.
but
Okay,
like
okay,
it's like
okay, okay,
very
okay.
aggressive whispering.
That's fair.
But it's so funny and her edits are like they're not ASMR friendly. It's like phew, like it's really funny. Anyways, I always remember Christmas whenever I do you remember the Camila Cabello Queixmois?
I tried to forget it.
I can't forget it.
That it did something that dude, I love Casey Musgraves. And so when she had Camila Cabello on her Christmas special,
Mm.
nothing genuinely boiled my blood more than watching Camila Cabello pop up on my Casey Musgraves Christmas special.
Sophie and Camila Cabello are actually neighbors.
We could be. I've seen her so many times like by my work area.
That's crazy.
Yeah, cuz I would assume that like she lives nearby, but also that's kind of a poppin' part of Miami now.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen
For
her a
everyone.
couple times at Sweet Green. I've seen her a couple times at this this restaurant called Bayshore Club.
She's just out and about, just
Yeah,
chilling.
she almost ran me and my friend over one time. It was so funny.
See it right here, right now. Camila Cabello doesn't know how to drive, almost kills two
Camila Cabello
pedestrians.
almost we were walking back to work from our lunch break and she swerved around the corner. Yeah, to be fair, everyone drives like that in Miami, so I can't really
That
fault her.
is true.
I
She's
can't
just
fault her.
following culture.
Yeah, it's just culture at that point. Like I can't fault her.
What the
We
heck?
all do it.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
like I think I'm the most famous person here.
No, you definitely are the most famous person in Virginia.
I'm a pop star in Virginia,
That is
living in Virginia.
true.
Do you have speaking of the quiz, Maj, do you have any favorite Christmas songs? Did you know that Rocking Around the Christmas
I
Tree just
did. I saw hit
hit
number one.
yeah, isn't that crazy? She wrote that song and recorded when she was 13 years old.
That's crazy.
That's insanity.
That's crazy. I don't think I have any favorite Christmas songs.
Do you listen to Christmas music?
No.
I've been listening to Christmas music since August.
You know what I've been listening to a
Mm,
lot?
mm.
Carol G and Kali Uchis.
Oh, Labios Mordidos. But is that their only song that they have out together?
Together, no, they have another one off of Karol G's last
Oh, yeah.
album. It's so
Mm-hmm.
good. I love them together. I was having this conversation with SC the other day that there are people who look like us that sound like us and they make me cry.
What?
They make me cry. When I went to Coachella I went to Coachella not last year, this year. Kali
Hmm.
Uchis was playing main stage. She literally came out and I started sobbing.
Why?
I there was just something about seeing like a Colombian woman on stage that looks and sounds like all my family.
Oh, that's true.
It really got me. And then I
She's
saw
near. Where is she from? Near us, right?
she was so she's actually from Alexandria.
So she's from Alexandria, Virginia.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Born and raised Alexandria, Virginia, and her dad, if I'm not mistaken, is from Pereira.
That's right. She's literally us.
That's what I'm saying. Like she's literally our neighbor. So that's why it got me so emotional to see her on Coachella main stage because I was like, damn, like she really is quite like
Uh,
a hop and a skip away from being a cousin. Like that's crazy.
you know what? She very well, like, her family could definitely know our family. I bet you anything she's drank, like, she's had some agua panela.
Oh, for sure she's had agua panela. And then Karol G, I saw her in her Grammys, like the Grammy, her thank you speech, and that
Mm.
also just had me tearing up. It really hit me in a way that People always say like, oh, representation doesn't really matter. Yeah, it
It
does.
does.
It
It
does.
does. Mm-hmm.
Seeing and hearing people that sound like you, that look like your family, like that really, it really did something for me.
And I feel like we didn't really experience that much until like at least Karol G and Kali Uchis, because Kali Uchis especially, she's Hispanic, so she's not like she wasn't born and raised in Colombia. Like she's like us, where it's like she's
Correct.
just like me, you know. She can
Correct.
like we should have her as on as a guest.
I would love to. I would love
Kali
to.
Uchis.
But
Bella
no, we've
Latina.
like that's the thing. Like for me, I can't really say like I haven't really seen representation because I'm white, right? So
Yeah.
like kind of everyone kind of looks like me,
Yeah.
but seeing someone that looks and sounds like my family, someone
Yes.
that sounds like me, like that really like the whirlwind of emotions that it sent me down, like a genuine like I can't even put it into words.
I feel like it's like we haven't seen it so niche down like that.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah,
we've
yeah.
seen it, obviously, like we are privileged and we see it every single day, but to see something that's so close to our culture, like when Encanto came out, I was so happy. Like I have my stripes with Encanto because I don't think that Colombian culture was demonstrated as well as it could have been. But even then, like you get something really like there's so much excitement when there's something about like your family's culture, like your heritage, you know?
Well, yeah. Encanto to me was really disappointing because I think that there's
Yeah.
so many beautiful parts of Colombia that I guess the world doesn't really get to explore. Because when you think of Colombia, you think of Shakira, you think of
Like they
Pablo
could have
Escobar.
they could have shown La 14.
Yeah, you think
That's
of
all I have
Pablo
to say.
Escobar. Like it's not. I don't know, because the way that the Pixar did Coco was so beautiful and it was like so deeply
Yes.
ingrained into the
Mm-hmm.
culture, and that's something that I was fully expecting. But also, like, that's on me for expecting it because Encanto was a Disney movie, not a Pixar movie. The same way that Coco was a
That's
Pixar
true.
movie. And I think
Yeah.
that's what the difference was.
And I also think I don't like Lin Manuel Miranda did the music, and like the music was good, but it wasn't. It was like someone who's not Colombian picturing what Colombian people like what Colombia is all about.
No,
Like
dude,
that's how it felt.
he is cystic acne to Disney. Literally can't get rid of him. Painful.
That is true. That is true. Like
But
I loved Encanto, but I was really excited. I just don't think that like I think like the most Colombian thing about it was the fact that they said it was in Colombia, and then like there was like tiny little things from like in Colombian like lingo that we kind of use, but it was very generalized. It wasn't like so niche down that I was like, "Oh my God."
yeah, the most Colombian thing about it was that one Carlos Vives song and Maluma.
Yeah.
Those were the only really like Colombian things about it. Other than that, like it really felt short for me. But going
Yeah.
back to the conversation of like seeing something so close to home, like it really, I don't know, dude. I can't put it into words.
You know, Kali Uchis has like merch or like clothes,
Yeah,
like a clothing line.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And, it's called Obsession.
Obsession. Maybe we get something for our next podcast.
Oh my God, Kali Uchis, if you're seeing this, please sponsor us. I love you so much.
No es obsesión. That's Kali Uchis, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah,
her.
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah,
her.
yeah.
Anyways, I think we're gonna close off this episode with how we found out that Santa's not real.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Do you wanna tell me the top three things on your Christmas list this year before we do that?
Top three things on my Christmas list. Let me pull it up. I also have your Christmas list if you need it.
No, I know my top three things.
Okay, what's your top three things? Let me look through yours.
So my number one thing that I want is a new wallet because my wallet got stolen. So
Oh,
I've been using,
ouch.
yeah, kind of a first world problem. I've been using my card holder instead, but I want
Mm-hmm.
like my I want a wallet. Like I want to
Mm-hmm.
put my shit into a wallet. So number one is a wallet.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, this is something that I sent to my mom literally 2 days ago, and she said it's not happening, but I'm still holding out hope for it. These beautiful, gorgeous cowboy boots that I saw the other day while I was out in the design district in Miami. Walked
Mm-hmm.
into Prada, found the most beautiful boots. I know my mom's not gonna buy them for me.
So
That's just me
cute.
like wishful thinking. This is me manifesting. It's not gonna happen, but this is me
Manifest shopping.
manifesting. Um, that's number two, and then my number three. What do I? You know what? I talk so much shit that like I know exactly what it is that I want, but let me open my Sorry, guys, I was talking shit.
Um,
It's loading.
I can give you, I think, two of mine. I really want a Ninja Creamy because I want to
What
make
is that?
ice cream. It makes ice cream at home, so I really want a Ninja
Oh,
Creamy. I would really, I want either like Vejas, like the sneakers,
okay.
Vejas, or I also sent Josh some like New Balance 550s. I would also love a pair of Tony Bianco little kitten heels.
Okay, that those are good ones. So my
Yeah.
top three, I have a wallet. There's
Yes.
these studded Reformation wide leg jeans that I've been absolutely in love with for the longest time.
Beautiful.
And then I went to Nordstrom a couple months ago, and there was a Byredo perfume that I absolutely fell in love with.
Mm.
So those are my top three.
Mm. Those are good.
Yeah,
Those are really good.
yeah, those are my top three.
We'll see if things happen. I don't know. Maybe people veer off the path of shopping.
I hope not.
I hope not either.
For your sake, I
Okay.
hope not. I hope you get your 550s.
Thank you.
I hope you get your Ninja Creamy.
Thank you.
And I don't know what the third one is that you told me, but I hope you
I
get
already
that too.
forgot as well. I hope you get everything on your list. I saw the Barbie vinyl on your Christmas
Yes,
list.
the Barbie collector vinyl. Guys, if you
I
don't
saw
know,
that.
I collect vinyl.
I don't think that they could tell with all the vinyls behind you.
No, but that's not even the majority of it. Like
No, I know you have so many.
yeah, I had to get additional storage and everything for it.
I've been wanting a record player for years, and no one's gotten me a record player.
With peace and love, you don't have space in your apartment for that.
I don't care.
Okay,
I
that's
will
fair.
use it as a nightstand.
I respect it.
I want a record player or even just like a little record player. Just
I
like a small
respect
one.
it. The thing
Like the
is,
Marshall ones.
you have to be really careful with the ones that you buy because if you intend on buying vinyl to then keep it for, I guess for the future, the really shitty ones, they will ruin your vinyl. They will scratch up the
That's
vinyl, and
true.
over time, they will eat away at the ridges that produce the sound.
That's true. I just want to be able, like, I think when we move into our next place, hopefully it's a house, like, I can have a record player. And, like, my dream is just to, like, I don't even care too much about having, like, the newer music on it. I want to listen to more so, like, 70s, 60s, and 50s music on vinyl. Like, I want to listen to it on that.
You know what? When you get a new place, my housewarming gift to you will be a record player.
Thank you. And it's all here, folks. You guys are witnesses. Bear witness to this promise.
I
Or at least
promise.
the final. I actually changed my mind. I don't want to tell people how we found out about Santa not being real because the gag is Santa is real.
Santa's so
So
real.
Santa is here. She is like she's here.
No, but I need you to please share how you just came across the fact that Santa.
I don't think, like you said, like before we like started recording, I don't think I ever actually found out how Santa wasn't real. Like I think my last memory of like thinking that he was real was like we still lived in um
Florida?
Florida. Yeah, and we were using like this like Santa tracker thing like on the
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
computer,
yeah, yeah.
and we were all upstairs and it was showing Santa like was in West Palm Beach, well, in Wellington, and we were like all at the computer, and then when we went downstairs all of the presents were under the tree. It was like a bunch of us, like me and my cousins and everything. And I was like, oh my God. But I was the youngest, so I think that this was a whole facade
No, but that's really
for
cool.
me.
That's really sweet.
Yeah, that was like my last memory. And I remember like, oh my God, my parents left out, like that fruit cake,
Yeah.
like a really nasty fruit cake. Like they like left that out with like some soy milk or something. And I was like, y'all nasty. No wonder Santa's not coming here anymore.
I'm trying to think. My parents never really told me that Santa wasn't real. It was one of those things that like as I grew up, I kind of figured it out. It was there's nothing else to it other than I just eventually figured it out. I have never talked to my mom about the fact that Santa's not real, even at my grown ass age of 25 years old. I have yet to be like, so Santa's not real, right? Has that conversation has never come up. And to this day, she's like, oh, what are you gonna ask Santa for Christmas?
I think we're like that too though. Like everything, like I always put from, let's say it's like a gift to you. Let's just say and you're at
Yeah.
my house. I go to Sophie from Santa. Like it's always from Santa.
I always like from my gifts to like my parents to my boyfriend, like I'll do like Santa Sophie.
Yeah. Because it's the
Santa
same thing.
Sophie.
Actually, Santa's in the room with us today. She's here, the Phantom of the Opera.
The Santa Claus, not the Phantom of the Opera, silly.
There's actually uh, a mix.
Does Santa Claus live in the Phantom of the Opera universe?
Yes, it's the same.
Yep.
It's not the MCU, it's the SCU.
Santa Claus universe.
Yes. Anyways, I love you all so much. I don't think my brain is working anymore today.
Sorry guys. Sorry for the Babel episode. This is
I
the
need
Babel
to
episode.
Miss Bubble Tina. Yeah, I need to get like an egg in me or something.
Sorry guys,
Something
I'm not my optimal self. I need an egg.
doesn't matter what form the egg is in. I
I
just
just
need
need
it
an
in me.
egg.
I need
That's
an
fair.
egg in me right now. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you guys so much for listening.
Thanks guys.
See
We'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time for our last episode of the year and this season, I guess.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, if you've made it this far,
Oof.
if you've made it this far,
Oof.
we ask you that you please submit some tea so we can
Uh-huh.
discuss next episode. We're gonna put our email in the bio where you can email it, but it's she's just like me pod at gmail.com. You can email us your stories so we can just kind of end the year off with a bang.
A
A
little
lucky
kiki bang
key.
bang. Yeah, we're gonna our next episode, and the last episode of the year is gonna be all about you guys. It's all about you, girl. On
On
your
your 15th
16th birthday.
birthday. Well, it's gonna be all about you guys if you guys send us stories, but we'll figure it out.
If not, you'll be in trouble.
Santa's giving you coal.
Yeah, and you get kicked out of the SCU.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening. Make sure you follow us on all of our socials. She's just like me pod on TikTok
So true.
and Instagram.
Yes.
Peace and love.
Bye, guys.
Bye.